we're live. What's up, everyone? Welcome to Get Connected, Season 2, Episode 1 broadcast premiere. It is May 8th. We got a bunch of people in the house tonight. We got Michael, we got Fish, we got Doug, we got Jason, a.k.a. Vegas, Laura Mazzy Klein, Razorface, a.k.a. Benny. Drew is here from Bro Ops, and the producer, creator, writer, director, Brandon X. Good afternoon, good evening, sir. How are you?
Oh, hold on. Let me go get Brandon real quick. I'll be right back. All right, yo. All right. What's going on, everybody? How you feel? What's the deal? I literally didn't go anywhere. That did not go as planned. So, welcome, everybody, to the Season 2 premiere of the Connected web series. We're joined by some of just the most talented people in Cleveland and in the surrounding areas regarding their talent. Just to get here from episode 1, going to this journey to the start of season 2, it's been a blessing. Everybody that's been involved, everybody that's worked on the show, everybody that's been a part of creating the show. There would not be a show if it wasn't for you. So I want everybody to give themselves a round of applause, a pat on the back, whatever you do, mazel tov, smoke a blunt. However, this show would not be possible if it wasn't for every single person from top to bottom. So with that, I do want to send a special thank you to everybody that's been a part of the show from the beginning. From Sterling Hall, Skip McDougal, Candace, Drew, John, Benny. You guys have Terrence Ledbetter. You guys have been a part of the fabric of the show. It would not be a show if it wasn't for you guys. And now we got Dave Walker, we got Doug Kaufman, William Irvin, Laura Massey Klein. I mean, the leadership of the team is so strong and it's appreciated to the fullest. And so I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, thank you all for being a part of this, helping create just an awesome show. Because if it was just up to me, it would probably suck. So if it wasn't for you guys is what make it great, all the way from top to bottom. So that's highly appreciated. Much love. And without further ado, we're going to be moving on. I want everybody to reintroduce yourselves, who you play in the show. I'm going to start it off myself. My name is Brandon X. Bell, writer, creator, producer, co of all those titles of the Connected web series. And I play Keith Lennox, the lead character in the show. He is a complex guy. He is trying to move his criminal organization into more legitimate business, which really ain't that legitimate. And if you want to find out what that entails, watch the show. And he's and from time to time he kills people and he has baby mama drama. Moving on to the next, who's on my right? Michael Borancini is on my Brady Bunch. Yeah, my Brady Bunch. My Brady Bunch diagram here. So Mike, man, what's going on, brother?
Not too much, man. We're just working and just trying to live, you know. It's tough being cooped up in the house all the time, but I'm thankful enough to be in a line of work that I'm deemed essential. So we've been open the whole time and pretty busy the whole time, but I know a lot of people are at home right now and stressing and not making money, and the whole unemployment situation is very difficult to even get approved and everything, and it's lengthy. So but yeah, we're just trying to keep up our craft, man. It's and hoping this is all going to blow over soon and we can get back to filming these really large, elaborate scenes again with this huge, amazing cast.
Word. And so tell everybody where they can find your music, man, because y'all make some great music. I'm a fan.
Could you repeat that, please?
Can you tell everybody where they can find your music, social medias and whatnot?
So
let's give my man some fans.
I am not only a cast member of the Connect web series, but I am also a local musician from a band Knip and Fit from Cleveland. That's KONIPSHUNPAT. You can find us on pretty much every major streaming service online. Google Music, Apple Music, iTunes. We're on YouTube, Spotify. The only thing we didn't get on was Pandora. We're working on it, but that's not really that used in our type of music anyway. So Spotify is is a really good one, and that's a newer one for us.
Right on. Everybody, Mr. Michael Borncini, aka Vlad, new leader. Oh, I ain't gonna say nothing else. We ain't gonna say nothing else. I'll be giving away something. All right, moving on. My man, below me, Mr. William Grossman. What's going on, boss? How you feeling? AKA Fish.
I'm okay. You know, just living the dream
over there.
Hey,
sorry about Charlie.
Looking good.
Who's watching a movie?
Whoever's watching a movie, mute your mic.
Sounds like a good movie, though.
Meet your mic now. Meet your mic.
Vic. I think it was Vic.
I'm glad you're here.
Me too.
I haven't seen that one yet. So yeah, so Will, man, so tell us, man, what's been going on with you, brother? What's new? Anything new in your world? What's popping?
Oh yeah, we're just helping people. My day job is doing health insurance, so it's been crazy busy. A lot of people, hurting right now. Trying to get people into some Medicaid programs, which I think will help. So that's what I've been doing during the day, and then working on some ideas for the Connected all the time, trying to get the word out. Playing, enjoying life,
Yes, sir.
Gardening, cutting trees with my chainsaw, all the nice things.
AKA, that's what that means. Yeah. So
I've done that.
Cutting trees with a chainsaw, huh? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it gives you vibe, just like that bag behind Doug, All good.
Word. And you do.
You should remember this bag, people. Brandon.
I do remember that bag, man. How could I forget that bag?
I was wondering where it went, man.
Just tell it to me, baby.
Last time I saw it was full,
Right on. And so I just want to let everybody know, man, you do great work, Will, for people when it comes down to life insurance and insurance. And if anybody needs those type of services, make sure y'all holler at my man, William Grossman.
Yeah, well, I think that if you just need some help and you just want to lower your costs, I think that's important these days too. But, yeah, absolutely.
Right on. And so we're gonna keep it moving.
I'm gonna defend you. I'm gonna defend you.
Me?
I'm defending you.
I appreciate it, man. Oh, and I'll have your check in the mail. I got you, bro.
No, we're good.
I'll cash it. Okay. I got you.
Oh yeah. I've heard that. I heard what she told me.
All right. So everybody, I do want to introduce a guest that we have not had on as of yet. But if you don't know who this man is, you will know him, or you do know him from his movie Tell the Children, which I also starred in. Doug came in this season as an editor, and he also plays an awesome role this season as well. He's a big brother of mine. I've done great work with this guy. He's one of the coolest cats on the planet, and he looks like Jesus if he never got nailed to the cross. So my man.
Thank you.
He was able to live the old age, man. That's no problem, man. And so I want to introduce everybody to my big brother, my man. Without further ado, Mr. Doug Kaufman. How you feel, bro?
I'm trying to get by. Just still recuperating from surgery.
Well, how's your health holding up? Everything's good with you?
I'm learning to adjust to my new normal. My whole left side is still giving me a whole crap load of problems, but I'm adjusting.
Right on, brother, as we all are. You're looking great, though, man.
I'm trying. It's. You ever see that commercial, that antidepressant commercial where you put a smiley face? That's me right now.
Well, let's keep you smiling, man. Let's keep some smiles.
Anything that deals with this show makes me smile. I love doing work for this show, whether it be editing, talking to you about it, and thinking everything about this show puts a smile on my face. It would actually help me.
We appreciate you, man. And you put a smile on everybody's face that's around you, man. And so I want you to put a smile on everybody's face, because when they see you, you definitely will put a smile on their face or a pimp smack on their face. So why don't you tell everybody about your character in the show?
Lenny the Pimp. I am.
Right on.
Well, originally, I think I'm one of the larger distributors of your particular product. I got back into the, how should I say, porn industry, and I'm now bringing the two together. And you're not too happy about it right now, but it's going to pay off in the end.
You better be right, motherfucker.
You know it, brother. Have I ever let you down, brother?
Well, that one time where where I had to.
Okay.
All right,
One
that cost
time.
me a lot of money, man. I'm just saying, bro.
One time.
We had to take it to the ER, get the squirrel out the girls, but it was crazy. So look, so I do want to.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. So let me ask you a question, man. And now in the scenes that you have filmed on the show, tell us what is one of the more interesting moments that you've had while filming?
Even though editing, it was kind of obvious to me, it was still a surprising way that it was done, and that was the rooftop scene with Vlad and Misha Platt.
Oh, yeah.
The decision.
Gotcha. Yeah, what you think of? So elaborate, man. What's going on there? What was the insight there?
The way that the whole thing was being set up, to me as an editor, looking at it frame by frame, slowing it down, speeding it up, looking at it from all angles, it was very, very obvious on which direction you were going to go on that. But when it all plays out, I was like, oh shit.
Right. Okay. Right on. And so let me ask you a question, man, because you've done a lot of editing on this season, on the second season, and you've gotten the chance to learn and know the characters through the editing process.
Mm-hmm.
Who's one of your favorite characters, or who is your favorite character outside of your character on the show?
Well, outside the obvious, which would be you, my man. I would say a close, very, very close number 2 would be Bones. I like his old, I love his old school mentality.
Right on. Shout out my man Black Nile. William
Absolutely.
I playing Black Bones Dones. Great actor.
And man. I agree with him 100% on that one particular vote, dude.
Oh yeah, the Uncle Vic vote? Was that the Uncle Vic vote? And that's man. Yeah.
I'm sorry, but what good's a bylaw if you can't abide by the code?
Right on, man. See, you all up in it, man. You with it, bro. You with it. Hey, man, we appreciate you, Doug. And I want everybody to make sure y'all tune in for season 2, and make sure y'all gonna get a chance to see my man Doug Kaufman playing Lenny the Pimp, doing pimpish things. And so we're gonna roll on. We're gonna keep it moving because we're gonna get y'all to the season 2 premiere. But I can't keep it moving without talking to the people that's now on my Brady Bunch bracket. Which is my man, and we're gonna start to the right, then we're gonna go to the bottom. So without further ado, my man Jason Brill, aka Vegas. What's up, partner? How you feel?
How we doing tonight, Brandon? Nice to see everybody out here. I'm excited. I'm excited to be out here. Season 2, man. Season 2. Here we go. I wouldn't miss it for the world, man.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Vegas.
And tonight, Vegas makes his debut on the Connected.
That's right.
Doing his
Vegas,
thing.
Baby, Vegas.
Yes, sir. And so, man, what you been doing to stay busy during the quarantine, man? What's popping, man? Because you're an interesting guy, man. You talk as much as we can, and every time you talk to me, you got an interesting story for me, man. What's been going on?
Yeah, I try to stay busy. I'll be doing interviews. I've been reaching out, talking to some people, trying to make worlds a lot smaller. You know what I mean? Grabbing a hold of some people, seeing what they're up to, seeing how we can link everybody together. Trying to do some networking, moving and shaking, man. And long walks on the treadmill when you get bored. You know what I'm saying? That's a little bit of beer never hurts anybody.
Never. And so let me ask you a question, man. And what are some of the things that you're looking forward to on the second season of The Connected? As you're new to the cast, But by the end of the season, everybody's gonna feel like you've been with us forever. So what are you looking forward to seeing on the second season, brother? Did you catch that, or was I breaking up?
Well,
I feel like it was breaking
I'm
up.
actually looking forward to.
Yeah, you were breaking up.
I think I've been asked about 4 or 5 times.
Was that Stacey Malone?
Yeah,
I think that was
Hey,
Stacey Malone.
hey.
She's there.
Oh,
There.
the legendary Stacey Malone
What?
in the building. Hey.
I think
I don't
Jason
know where he
broke up.
went.
Jason,
Yeah.
Legendary
Oh,
Jason was
Harley.
having some bad
Harley.
internet.
Yeah,
Ah.
Jason's having a lot of problems.
What?
we lost Vegas to technical difficulties, or was it the feds?
He's
We'll
still
never
here.
know.
He'll be there. He is.
I'm still here. Can you
He's
guys
still
hear me?
Yep, we can hear you. Your video just
We
went.
can
out.
hear you.
Okay.
You see him?
Yep, he's back.
To answer your question, basically, I've been asked time and time again about my character, and I've been kind of trying to keep it a secret. So the more that you watch season 2, the more you'll get to see who my character is and why I've been keeping it a little bit quiet. So I'm excited to be able to come out and talk more and more about the character himself. So
Right on. So I guess it's
Do, man.
it's a wait and see thing for the audience. Make sure y'all check it out. And
a
this is dope.
little bomb.
Yes, sir. And now this is dope because I have 2 of my favorite characters on the show just popped in. 2 of my favorite folks popped in. Mr. Danish Ali, aka Uncle Vic, and the legendary Stacey Malone. So I'm gonna keep what you're dissing and introduce you guys and go on my wheel here. So I'm actually gonna go first come first serve. Stacey, how you doing? How you feeling?
Yes.
Thank you for coming on.
Whew, I'm feeling awesome. I'm loving this quarantine. I know everyone's talking about, oh, I hate it. I'm so bored. I'm like, I love it. Let's keep going.
Not much has changed, so why not?
That's
Okay,
attitude.
I majored in quarantine. Okay, so this is great.
Introverts
I'm like,
unite.
it's already dark. I'm like, it's already dark. What the fuck? Okay, great.
Right.
Do the same shit tomorrow. No,
Stacey,
I'm
you're
having
like
a
the
good
only
time.
person that's like, come on, Corona. Like, listen.
Come on, Corona. But I'm like, this has been like a great time to just like, in our profession, we're thinking about the next thing we're doing. We're worried about the thing that we did. We're worried about the thing we did in the past. And it's always. It's really great to like not have to think for a while and just have this time to decompress. And I have nowhere to go, no one to impress, no one to do, and I can really take this time, refocus, figure out what I want to do, next in a very calm, not rushed. So this has been great.
I agree.
Yeah. So
Right
I
on,
loved it.
right on. And so, as one of the I would say most accomplished actresses in Cleveland's independent film scene, are you looking forward to getting back? Indeed. Are you anxious to get back on the film set and do what you do best?
Yeah, I guess. No, I'm just joking. Yeah, of course I am. I can't wait to get back and play. I love to play pretend. I've been playing pretend since I was a little kid, so I love it. I get to if I can play pretend and get paid for it. So that's where I'm at. So yeah, I mean, the money's running out. My stimulus is gone. So yeah, let's get going. Let's go now. Money's gone.
Right on. And so I'm gonna try to segue that to the next question. That was pretty good because hey yo, if you hear us, Trump man, yo, send some more paper out, B. You know what I mean? Just another
I have
check.
no problem taking his money. I have no problem taking his money.
What's up, Doc? You know what I mean?
I'm taking money from worse.
Now, speaking of taking money from worse, you play
on screen. Oops.
You play a very interesting character in the show.
Oh yeah.
So why don't you, for all the audience that don't know, why don't you let everybody know who you are?
There we go. Yes, I play Savannah for Kron. She starts off as just your, regular, Ramona Robinson type, very put together, reporting on the news, all about, the story. And, over the course for, no spoiler alerts. Hopefully you guys have all seen, season 1. But we see that, my character 10 is a little from the wild side, and she's got a little thing with Keith, and she's helped do some dirty things for the Boss Kings, but they kind of played her a little bit there.
Hey, she's good at what she do.
Just a little bit. She played just a little bit played. But that's why you're the boss. You can do that. You can do that. So, but
just make sure your character keep her mouth shut. You know what I mean? That's it.
We'll see.
We'll see. And they will see tonight. They will. And so now with the characters that we got in the show, and you're a writer as well. And as a writer, I just want to know, this would really help my confidence as well. Who is
Are you making me think, dude?
Yeah, a little bit. I'm gonna make you think a little bit.
For like 2 months. You want me to think?
She's at quarantine.
Just to see if you still got it. Now,
beauty mode. I'm just I'm on TikTok. I'm sorry.
Outside of your character, now outside of your character, who is your favorite character on the Connected?
I don't want to say this just because this is my dog. I'm not going to say that, but the glory that comes out of her mouth. I love Tiana so much. The glory that comes out of her mouth. Word. And the funny thing she says is hilarious. But I mean, you guys write for her and she writes it, so I know it's perfect. But I also love a lot of what Keith, like I told you, my favorite scene is that scene. Well, I don't want to do no spoilers, but I told you in private what my favorite scene that you do in the film. And I think that it was amazing writing. It was amazing acting from you. And so I think those two characters, because we see the growth in Keith, we see the back and forth. You're trying to be a good guy, but you're also not a good guy, but you get a lot of. So I think the full development of Keith I like too. So.
All right. That's what's up. All right. So I'm gonna keep on keeping my format of writing. Thank you.
Oh,
Stacey.
and your auntie too. Your auntie.
Aunt Brenda. Shout out.
That shit.
Shout out Terrence Cohen. He failed.
Yes.
He failed.
I forgot about that one. I forgot about that one.
That was the line of season. That was the line of season 1. He failed. You know what I mean? So.
I was like, I would be remiss if I did not.
Shout out Brenda. Shout out Candace Johnson, Tiana. Yeah. And so we're gonna keep it moving. And thank you for coming in tonight, Stacey, so much. We appreciate you.
No problem.
And shout out to your legendary dad, Rufus Malone. He's also in the show. He plays
my daddy. Hi, Daddy.
Shout out Rufus, man. He plays Lenny Wilkes in the show.
Yeah, he's hilarious
OG
too.
Boss, and he kills it. And y'all gonna see him tonight. He's gonna be in the episode tonight as well. So
okay, sweet.
Yeah, so when y'all see the season 2 premiere, this is a star-studded cast that we bringing, So make sure you're, star-studded. It's like the best of Cleveland. I had to put a lot of bribes in to get this cast together, just to let everybody know. And so
it's a phenomenal cast too. It's really good.
It is. It's a blessing. And so we're gonna keep it moving to my man, my OG, my aunt, one of my advisors. You know what I mean? My cat that gave me a lot of advice to keep me a cool head. Really appreciate you, man. He thing about him is this was his first time acting, and from day one he took it serious. He came to the set with his A game. He embraces the character, and he really makes he's a character that I would say he makes you love to hate him and hate to love him. So he's an awesome dude. And without further ado, Mr. Dana Shali, how you feeling? What's going on, bro?
I'm good, thank you. I'm good. Thank you for the introduction. Nice introduction.
Right on. My Cash App. No, man. How you feeling though?
Man, I'm good. Good.
Hey, so I want you to tell everybody, man. So because this was your first time acting, and I really appreciate you. Taking that jump and taking that leap of faith on me, and trusting in me, to put you on screen. Why don't you tell everybody, man, what it's like to be a first time actor and what it's like to be in the show?
It's very enjoyable. I I have a lot of fun, and like she was saying, the pretending part. Well, a lot of the parts I endured by just life in general. I enjoyed what I was doing. It was fun. It was a break, a getaway, because I work hard every day, So it was a very interesting opportunity to, be able to have fun with a group of people that we,
Yes, sir. And you've been a part so far of some really awesome legendary scenes within the show. And, you are one of the integral. Your character plays an integral part in the storyline of the show. What is one of the I would say more memorable scenes that you've had an opportunity to film or be a part of?
Oh, the party scene when we get to go up in the bar in the club that night.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What's in the box?
What's in your box?
What's in the box? Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, we had a lot of fun doing that part, and then getting beat up by my daughter. I think that was another thing. Was a little interesting.
Yeah, you took it like a champ, man. Took it like a champ. And so now your character is as far as writing for me is a particularly special character, and because your character is basically what kicked off everything as far as the storyline goes. And so now outside of your character, I want to know because you're a fan of the show. I know you don't have your family watch it. I want to know who's one of your favorite characters on the show.
Well, I ain't brown nosing, but Brandon plays a good part in my role because he's my nephew, and it's hard to adjust to your nephew telling you what to do. So that role,
dude, something's up, man. We got 3 votes for Keith tonight alone. Something's up, man. Come on, man.
I ain't doing that, man. I promise, man.
Hey, who's ever wrote it and is in charge of it, they better have the best part. They better do the best, and everybody better say it.
Well, right. We'll say this, Stacey. He's catching up in votes to Benny.
No, I'm not.
Yeah.
Because I'm voting for Benny. I'm voting for Benny too. So it is like I can't. It's like he got it. I'm just.
I like Benny's role.
Yeah. No, you and Maestros, y'all have a relationship like y'all literally y'all characters are locked within the show throughout, man. Like y'all have been together for a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, y'all been doing dirt together for a while on the show, man. So it's like, you two, are like I would say the pillars of the storyline is where the start off point goes. And like I say, man, I appreciate you being in the show, man. I appreciate you, taking a risk, and believing in your nephew, man. And I'll forever be appreciative of that and the help that you didn't give us for locations. To even business advice, brother. Like, hey, you my own for a reason and my OG, man. Much appreciated, Doc.
Absolutely. I enjoy it though. I really do. It's interesting, it's fun, and I know you're gonna go far with it. So it really is. It's a great show. I get a lot of comments from it in the whole 9 yards in my everyday life. People that I didn't know was watching the show come up to me and say, man, you play this role, and it's kind of interesting.
Hey. That's my job, man. I wanted to, hey, make you a celebrity, bro. Now my next thing to do is hook you up with Halle Berry. Once I do that, slowly but surely, I got you, man. Once he unblocked me off of Twitter, you good.
Stop.
I'm gonna help with that
one. Right on. So. Now we are going to be moving on. Let's see here. I think have I talked to everybody? Have I spoke to everybody?
We got Benny and Laura.
Benny and Laura. Benny in the dungeon. Yeah, like, are you? What's going on, bro?
Senor Victor.
Long time no see to you too.
Is that how you really talk? Because I've never talked to you in person. Is that how you really sound? Is that
oh my gosh. He's scary.
It's so many people in the cast. Like, there's never a time where you're like with everybody. So I'm like, hey, I know you, and I know you. I'm in the romper room. Go ahead, though. I'm sorry.
Hey, you about to trip out because he about to talk in his real voice. Let's wait for it. Okay. All right, Benny, how you feeling, bro?
I'm feeling good, man. Feeling good. I want to leave a comment for Doug, man. I like your sack you got hanging on the wall.
Yeah.
Where can I go to? You go to Colombia. Can you bring me back one of those?
Yeah, I'll take 50 kilos myself.
It's actually a prop in our film Tell Your Children. The boss just got a shipment of some good stuff, and I did a nice good close-up of it.
I was
wondering
that
with the real good stuff.
Jeez.
Right on. So Benny, man, let me ask you a question, bro. Now, you've been basically the number one guy. Like everybody loves your character. You've been a part of the most iconic and some of the most violent scenes in the show. Like
putting it mildly.
Like, yeah, put it very mildly. I mean, you bit off somebody's ear. So let me ask you a question though, man. Do you as a writer, do you want me to show the softer side of Monstros? I think people might want to see that. Do you want me to show the softer side of Monstros?
Somebody mentioned the kindergarten teacher.
Oh,
I think we can make that happen.
Oh God! Oh please.
Yeah, I can actually write that in the storyline, man. And
emotional purpose.
That's wrong.
No. I'm making him his past life. He was a kindergarten teacher in the show.
Oh,
yeah.
Don't tell people though.
I ain't gonna spill the beans, man. But yeah, though, Benny. So with everything that's going on with COVID and whatnot, what have you been doing to stay busy, man? Because you know, as an actor, everybody really wants you in their films, and I know not too many filmmakers are really doing too much. So what are you doing these days to stay busy?
Well, I do have a lot of other films and projects I'm a part of that I'm hoping, you know, will eventually come together. And a few that have actually finished that we were supposed to have premieres for in May.
Woo.
Anybody who's familiar with Rebirth, Roger Connors.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Shout
Night
out
of the
Roger
Living Dead.
Connors.
Yeah, he was supposed to have that in May, so I'm hoping eventually we'll be able to, you know, attend that premiere. And there's another project that was coming out in May called DNA 2 Bloodline, Dana Killebrew.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I was hoping to go to both of those. It doesn't look like that's going to happen, but let me see everybody who watches Taco Truck, keep an eye out for Cleveland Border Patrol. The last 3 episodes are coming out soon, so I know a lot of people are looking forward to that. So yeah,
it's good.
But yeah, I've been keeping busy. I have a lot of projects that I do outside of the Connected, but I'd have to say Monstros is probably my favorite character to play. So I definitely want to, you know, film a lot more scenes for Monstros.
Yes, sir. And I got more scenes for you to film, man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And so we're gonna move on to Laura because I had to save, you know, first of all, you know, one of the best for last, and then we're about to, you know, as we get rolling in. And Laura, you've been such a great help on the show as well when you didn't have to be, but you just come in like a trooper every single time. How you feeling out there? How's everything going? Shout out my man Michael over there too.
Doing okay. Yep, Michael. He's downstairs. He chilled. He's chilling. Yeah.
He's a teenager.
He's a teenager. Yes, he got me logged on as a funny name, but you thank God you didn't see it. And then he changed me. But anyway.
Well, technically you didn't. It wasn't that
Can you tell everybody what that name was? Because
no, I don't remember. John remembers, I'm sure.
Something like Bree smells like shit. Shout out to Bree at Mike's High School.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah. I'm in Michael's room here. You know, that's where the laptop is.
That's a nice set.
Thanks.
Hold on.
It's a very grown-up looking room.
Yes.
Shout out Michael.
All his different things going on there. Anyways.
Right on. And so, Laura, now you've been a part of a lot of the filming and a lot of helping with the locations of the show. Now, I want you to tell everybody what is your favorite part, and what do you love doing within the Connected? Because you do so many things that a lot of people don't know about. What's one of the more enjoyable things that you do when I don't stress you out?
Well, what I love to do, I love to just get involved in everything and try to organize where different places are and different locations and talk to people and try to make their establishment part of something. And that's kind of what I like to do. I just like to organize and get everything together. I mean, I love to act. As my son, we love to act, but I just like to be able to share all my different information and all the people that I know. And I've been around 100 years, let's say. All right, 99. But anyways, a long time, a lot of different people. So, all right, thanks, John. I know you're thinking. But anyways, that's what I really enjoy. I love to share the knowledge of what I have. I've done so many things in my life that you guys probably don't even know half of, but That's the
She
biggest
killed
part.
people. She was an assassin.
Oh, yeah. Well, I do all sorts of crazy stuff in this film, too. So, series. This is scary stuff that I've never experienced in my life. But
Disclaimer.
I can't even, so the part that I play, Sergeant Elaine Lucci in here, which is definitely interesting. I have never in my entire life experienced what I've experienced in this series. With Brandon and all the writers just creating an amazing character. And I can guarantee you that there'll be more challenging things because they love to see me do things that I've never experienced. Nor even know what it is, actually.
Well, thanks for letting me know that as well. So I know I haven't reached my limits of the crazy things I will have you do.
Crazy, just crazy. I don't even know half the words I say sometimes.
Now I got one important question for you, Laura, and this is important. This is for me. Just so, as a writer, I could just have my therapy all the way together. Do you want any more F-bombs in the show, and how many?
Well, I'll be honest with you.
I can lay them out to you.
When I saw those scenes, I kind of like those scenes. I kind of did. I hate to say it. I love the office scene. I was like, what the heck? Only because that's kind of me a little bit when I have to work. But what the heck is going on? Are you people serious? I mean, that's the way it goes. I kind of like that.
Embrace it. Embrace it. Embrace that F-bomb.
I think it's fun.
Come to the dark side.
But, hey, before we kick into the season 2, do you want to just drop one right now just to get it out?
No way. No, I can't say an F-bomb like this. Everybody's watching.
That's precisely. Everybody's about to watch it.
The point.
Yeah, so just go ahead.
That's the point.
No, I'm not going to say it. John, be quiet. I know you're waiting for it.
No,
effing way,
this is
people.
Great. This is live. This is
Shut
great.
the front door, okay?
Oh my God, I can't. Too much. It's too much.
You said fudge.
This is freaking no.
It's all right.
God, no.
It's all right. We'll save the anticipation for the show because now I'm about to have a whole sentence is just about to be the F word. It's about to be a paragraph.
Or we can all say that together in unison as a group.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it on the count of 3.
Right, but then you can say then you can just mouth it, Laura. You ain't gotta say it, but you can be in unison.
You gotta say it. We'll say it for you.
I'm not listening.
So on the count of 3, before we kick the season 2 premiere, we're all gonna drop a real hard F-bomb. This is for Cody. You know what I'm saying? This is for them 2 punk ass dudes that killed my man who was dogging. This is for everybody that's stressed out. So we're gonna
say it's not real.
Exactly. For all the FGs and 5s and whatnot. Listen, this is your time. This is our time as a connected cast to come together in unison as a family.
I'm so afraid.
And drop a
just mouth it. Just mouth it, Laura. You ain't gotta say it. The word.
Just mouth
it.
See,
just like that. That didn't hurt.
All right, are we ready? Are we ready for this?
I'm ready. Let's say it.
Ready for this?
God.
All right, let's do this. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
That was pretty good without making a noise.
That was freeing.
I feel better now.
I put a little ting on. I put another fuck ting on the top of the end.
You gotta kind of watch the volume because Diana's working right above me,
I'm exhausted.
and she could hear.
All right, everybody.
Shout out to Inez. Shout out to the Ohio Outfit, Amy McCorkle, Kendra, everyone else who's watching and commenting. Thank you.
Yay.
Yeah. Thank y'all. Much love. So, without further ado, as a family, we would like to present to the audience of the world of Facebook, Mark Zuckerberg, G1NBC, Zoom, Choose Drum Roll,
YouTube, Vim TV,
YouTube. Without further ado, the world premiere again of The Connected, Season 2, Episode 1, the premiere is finally here. Bow. All right. Showtime. Enjoy, everybody. Happy motherfucking
How long I gotta do this? Happy Mother's Day.
Happy early
Happy Mother's Day. So all of
Thank
my fellow
you.
users that
Thank
That's Tiana's
you.
business.
He working my nerves.
Kelly caught a case.
Can't do it.
We making money with these trees. So why play around with it? So what's next?
Do we get off the meeting? What do we do now?
No,
We just
don't
watch it?
Oh, yeah. Well, now,
What do we do? What do
are
we
we
do
still
now?
live?
Still on.
Yeah, we're still live. I think.
I got you on camera. You on candid camera now. You ain't know that. Hello? Hey, girl. I'm in the movie. Shake a spin, love. Oh, you lying.
For Christ's sake, will you just shut your trap?
Shut up. Hold on. I don't know why y'all is acting like this. My girlfriend already seen the movie. She said they don't even stay together in the end.
It's me that.
Right on.
You sit down?
Oh, shut up. Oh.
Your ass is grass.
Oh. Oh. This is for Stella! Please!
This is for talking to the fugitive!
You ruined Schindler's List! All Jackie Chan movies!
Boogie Nights!
And Big Mama's House!
And I cannot marry the daughter of Sir Robert de Lesseps.
I knew you sneaked in that night. So I thought your curiosity would lead you to ask questions. But it changed something inside of you. It was the same thing I saw in your father.
The last homicides that happened in the area were 5 Bigfoot enthusiasts that were murdered in the woods your deceased grandfather used to own.
Bigfoot? Are you serious?
Yes, I know it sounds childish, but most of the people in town and police all swear that there's something in the woods killing their livestock, pets, and people.
This creature was magnificent. A perfect, genetically engineered killing machine.
Well, I should probably take a look around before the sun goes down, so thank you for the information.
Hold your horses now. Before you get a little too antsy, you might want to be a little cautious going in them woods. Strange things happen in there. People don't come back.
What are you doing here?
Mrs. Jones, I was just...
You have to leave now. He wants you. You need to leave. He's coming. 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 He's coming.
It's still out there, and it's going to kill more people.
Dear Daniel Craig, life did not always look like this. This marked a moment of triumph, a way of crushing an abysmal past and daring those with a stereotypical view of those with mental illness to challenge me on any front. To many, this was just a documentary. For me and Missy, this was our lives.
Hey, Daddy? Yeah, it's me.
What you doing?
Just working. Missy and I are running low on grocery money, and we would really like to have a Thanksgiving, so I was just wondering if you could maybe send some money.
No.
Why not?
You shouldn't have moved down there to begin with. So no, I'm not going to give you the money.
It's like my skin is coming off. And my thoughts, they're racing so fast. I can't keep up.
I think it's more than just Amy not being at her best. I think something's really wrong.
She thinks you're manic depressive. I, however, do not. I think this is something you've been obsessing on. I believe that it's all in your head.
Crap! You scared me.
Missy,
What's wrong?
I know I'm supposed to go to work today, but I'm scared. I know your name, but I don't know my name. Can you call in for me? Please?
It's okay. I'll call.
I don't regret moving to Texas. I didn't want to move back here.
Come here. Come here.
Close your eyes and go to sleep. Gail Sublett gave me some numbers to call tomorrow. Sleep as late as you need to. We'll get this figured out.
Think of your children. How prim and proper, dashingly cute they are. The all-American youth. What if I told you there's an assassin? And that assassin is a drug more harmful than heroin, more addictive than cocaine. The Mexicans call it marijuana. It turns women into trash, and men into sadistic killers.
Fucking famous, man. He'll suck a dick for that reefer.
If they think they can stop me now,
Are you having a nervous breakdown or just out of medication? This is insane. You're suggesting that we kidnap random people and experiment on them? You're gonna end up in jail.
One injection of the TLR-20, and the patient will overcome any mental illness. PTSD, autism, even Down syndrome. Simply amazing.
Lisa! Lisa, can you listen to me for a second, please? I found a doctor that I want you to go see.
Dr. Brown, you don't have to wait 4 or 5 years. We're lobbying Congress right now to put your work on the fast track.
you know, brother, but I don't like touching minorities. It's all about being black. You're black so you get pulled over. You're black so you lose your job. You're black so it rains on your birthday. Well, it could be that you're just a bad person.
It's too late for all of that. Now is not the time to talk. This is the time to listen. You have been injected with a drug. It's going to slowly eat away at your internal organs.
That man is dangerous. Whatever he's up to is going to blow up in all our faces sooner or later.
Bob, as I see it, that man's picture is going to be on the cover of Time magazine in a year. And
I don't think he's going to do anything to screw that up.
Savannah, what is this? This script was not approved. We're gonna lose our job.
Well, then approve it. Look, I'm sick and tired. I'm sick and tired of not doing real stories.
I do, I get it. But this is not our station. And we don't make the rules. Why are you so pressed about this anyways?
And it's marked.
Savannah!
And so it's like, why is it
Savannah. We did your little story last year on that Boss King, and it was one of the lowest rated segments we ever had. The news nowadays is Trump, racism, and sex. And you're on in 5, 4.
Good morning, Cleveland. I'm Savannah Furcrine with WOLF News. You know what? I can't even do the story I was going to do. I might even lose my job for this, but organized crime in Cleveland. At one time, Cleveland was known to be the stomping grounds of the Italian mafia. And many residents thought that the large syndicates of criminal activity was a thing of the past. However, that no longer seems to be the case, thanks to an African-American organization called the Boss Kings. We take a look at the underworld of the new threat to not only the African-American community, but the city as a whole. Kelly Smith, pictured here, known to be the most powerful figure in Cleveland's housing market, is now on trial facing 20 years to life in prison sentence for various charges. Pictured alongside Kelly is his younger cousin, Keith Lennox, who is suspected to be the second in command of Boss Kings. Sources reveals to WOLF News that the Boss Kings' reach could expand from east side of Cleveland to Maple Heights, Ohio. Reports also indicate that this organization has connections to common criminals all the way to police officers. These affiliations have allowed the Boss Kings to flourish. Known for wearing dark to black clothing signaling their affiliation, there is no telling just how many of these violent criminals walk among us today. One thing is for certain, these men and women are dangerous, smart, protected, and extremely organized.
Just fucking him off before it gets you killed. I got to.
Where's the girl you used to have here?
Well, she ain't here no more, buddy.
Pink hairs.
Yeah, she ain't here no more. All that money there? Count it. Yeah, you know, last time it was short, man.
There's no way.
It was short $3,000 last time. It was short $3,000.
I counted the money myself. I counted this
short.
myself.
It was short. Go ahead and try it out. Right there. We'll try a little bit of that right there. Yeah. Right? Yeah. Okay. 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 No, my price, you know, it's a drought out here too, man. The prices went up a little bit higher than what it used to be.
You already raised the price up.
They raised it both me, I got raised both you, homie. So it's a drought out here. Like 36,000.
Cleveland PD, come on!
Get on the ground! Williams, what? Coming your way! Cleveland PD!
Drop the gun! Come here!
Hey, come on, boy. What you doing? Get your ass on the ground right now. Get out of the ground right now. You got a search warrant, motherfucker.
I don't need one. You see all the cocaine on the table? I don't need a search warrant.
You put it there.
I don't need a search warrant.
It's all right.
Go ahead. Get up. Great. Who else is in the house?
Nobody.
Who else is in the house?
Nobody.
Clear.
I ain't buying that shit. Who else is in the fucking house? Gun!
All right. I messed up.
Yeah, you messed up.
Yeah. Go ahead. Let me have it.
Oh, we're gonna let you have
good.
it.
You messed up, man. Fish? You just gonna be over there? Not say nothing?
You really messed up this time. Why am I? Why is everyone in town looking at a broad on TV spilling your business, our business. What are you going to do about it?
Look, I don't know what you want me to do, man. How was I supposed to know laying the wood to a reporter 2 years ago will come back on us now?
You're
supposed to handle shit like this.
But you're throwing more crap at it right now. Look, hold on a second.
No, listen to me, man.
OG may be gone away for 15 to 20 because of all the crap going on. So perhaps, just perhaps, you might want to talk to her. And perhaps you might want to be real nice. And perhaps she may actually have inside information on what the hell's going on with OG. Because right now, every time I block them, they bring a new unknown witness to the table. There's going to be a point where it's all going to tie together to that jury, regardless of what goes on. And I'm telling you right now that we have to make some changes, and you need to get that from her. Be real nice.
So what I do, bring her some money?
Nah, we should kill her. Let's make her go away.
No,
we're not doing that. Nobody's killing nobody.
Be nice. Just be real nice to her.
Fuck all this. I'm gonna go talk to my father.
I'm your
later.
advisor.
I'm gonna talk to my father, and he'll give me some good advice. He'll let me know how to handle this.
But you pay me. I'm being paid for legal advice, and that's what I'm trying to do here. So make sure that we follow this, please.
Okay.
Look, listen. If he's going away, then we have to make some changes. So I've got to talk to him and make sure that we change it, and we're going to make you the boss. Because somebody has to be able to handle this business, and it can't be if he goes up. It just can't. Cool. See y'all later.
Honey, do you mind if we stop at the store? I want to get a couple things.
Sure, sure.
Okay, and I was thinking of making that one dessert that you really like with the whipped cream and chocolate. And the
Oh, yeah, I love that. I love that.
Okay, we'll get that. Hey, honey, you want some zucchini maybe in your pasta tonight?
Sure. The more veggies, the better. Get some of those wheat noodles.
Wheat noodles? What are you, on a diet or something?
Yeah, I want to be in the best shape I can for our big day.
Oh, honey, you don't need to lose weight. You look awesome, just the way you are.
It's a health issue, too. I don't really talk about my job that much, but I think I'm in line for a promotion. I gotta be the best Tommy I can be.
What? What do you mean? I don't get it.
Well, Keith gets moved up to boss. More than likely, I'll get the number 2 spot. It's a lot of responsibility for an old man.
You know what? You've earned this. I mean, the way that Keith looks up to you like a big brother, honey, I've seen it. You know, you are the best man for this job.
You think?
Yeah, I know so, honey.
Want to know what I know?
What do you know?
You're the best thing that's ever happened to me. And I can't wait till I belong to you.
And I to you, sir. Oh, I love you.
You know, it's not...
I don't want to get that. We could, I mean, I don't.
guys aren't too obvious. What the fuck?
Where's Lynx?
He's not here. I'm here. Just walk and talk.
I want to end the bloodshed, so continue with the business.
That's what Keith and Kelly want.
We need to reopen our gun routes. We need buyers and runners.
That's all a part of the deal.
We want to move our age, okay? I want to see where you draw the line.
When you do, you'll find out.
Not good enough.
Don't touch our routes or our neighborhoods. We're solid.
And who's going to be our new buyers?
Find out in 2 days at the meeting. Lynx will be there.
Well, can't wait. You better not fuck me.
Hey, listen. The gal I'm with, I got nothing left to give.
Erica, since this is your first drug offense, I'm going to recommend rehabilitation rather than jail time.
Thank you, Chief. Thank you. I can't stand to be away from my son.
However, I'm also going to recommend that your child be placed with a family member.
No,
while
I
you
just-
complete the program.
What exactly are you saying?
A rehabilitation facility. Unfortunately, Ohio has a dark cloud of opiate use right now. And in order for us to assist this epidemic, we have no other options, especially when children are involved. Either rehabilitation or jail time.
And how long is the rehab program?
Well, on average, someone with your drug level, anywhere between 6 to 24 months.
No, there's no other way.
Yes, there is. There's jail. Listen, Erica, you were found high on heroin, and your 5-year-old child was in the back seat, dehydrated and hungry. And God knows what could have happened.
Miss, I'm the child's aunt, and Erica's a good mother. She just made a mistake, and is there any way she can do an outpatient program where she doesn't have to be separated from her son?
I'm sorry, but there are no other options. Erica, is there anyone else in your family that can watch your child while you complete this program?
My sister just moved to Atlanta. My mom, she's in the military all the way in Germany.
Erica, I'm sorry, but it looks like you're going to have a difficult decision to make.
So, help me. Please don't take my son back to Atlanta. I just can't. Please. Please don't take my son back to Atlanta.
Do you know what you asking me to do? I just can't up and move.
Please, oh my God, please. I promise I'll be better.
Okay.
I'll be a better mother.
Okay.
I just couldn't shake the drugs after my C-section. I can't shake the pain, please.
Okay. Okay. Just tell me what you need me to do.
Sure about this?
Yeah, that's what my intel tells me. That it was your boy Nelson who got knocked. And I mean, what the fuck are y'all doing still fucking with that K2 anyway? I mean, what, you want to join OG Kelly on his trial? Because trust me, he don't need that kind of company.
I heard it's our fucking cousin.
See?
Nelson? They bond today. And then one of our places get knocked.
I'm going to take care of it, but we need some proof.
Yo, and can you do us a salad and chill out with the fucking spice? I mean, we already letting your nephew get a crown up under your castle. Now, I'm gonna need you to keep your family in line to make sure no shit comes back on us.
Why would it come back on
any of us, man?
Listen, man, we allow our lieutenants to earn any which way they see fit. If somebody speak out of line, we gonna take care of it then. But as far as our cousin, he gonna be cool, man. He gonna be all right.
Are you sure about that? How do we know? We can trust y'all to keep him in line.
It ain't on you. Don't forget, you and your brother used to wash my car for eighths of weed, young smoker.
Yeah, you remember? I remember that. Yeah, the white boys. Yeah, they used to buy the weed from us for 60 and 8th back in Beechwood.
Yeah, I remember that shit.
And we really do appreciate it. Hey. But you need to understand something. We're not kids anymore. And we letting your nephew Blockhead through with a pretty good pass. And we got a rat. More than likely in your family. Now we gotta switch up our daily routines because of that.
Probably because of that news report that's out there.
Touche, motherfucker.
We gotta do some spring cleaning. And you have my word, Blockhead. Stay in line and observe them. It's an open ticket on that. $60K. Anybody want it? That's the payoff. And about that bus this morning, I ain't even gonna play around. Ricky, you gotta get a new suit too.
All right. We don't even know if he's going to run his mouth. To take out a lieutenant because of a bust? We'll all be wearing suits, including me, and that's not going to happen.
What did I tell you about letting your dog run loose here? Hey, get out my face. The grown folks is talking here.
The rat's in your family.
I can handle that. Look, you run your family, and I'll run mine. I mean, like you said, you don't need any company in the courtroom, right? Now, if you will excuse us, we gotta put some crowns on these young ladies.
Hey, y'all think we ever get another football team?
Nigga, who the fuck wanna come to Cleveland?
Fuck Cleveland. Man, Cleveland is city. I don't know what the fuck y'all talking about.
Fuck, nigga, what you gotta do
Fuck
with
you,
Cleveland?
man.
You know what? Y'all got a drunk for a quarterback. That's why they moving their stinking asses to, what's that place? Baltimore.
Yeah, whatever, man. At least we ain't got no crackheads on that team, bro.
Go back to New York for that shit, yo. For real.
Nigga, what the fuck New York out here?
Yeah, all right. Keep playing the dummy. Keep playing the dummy, man. I see your game. I see your game. I already know
I'm trying
what
to
it
take all your bread right now.
Well, I check job. You ain't never got no money, man. Come on, bro.
I got like 10 bras that keep my pockets employed, right?
What do you work know about football, though?
We got the Giants, yo. We got the fucking Giants. Who y'all fucking got?
Nigga, you got the Mets.
Fuck the Mets.
The Mets. Hey, yo, Kels, man. You say you wanted to play a football game tonight?
Shit, I'm down. What's up with you, Johnny? How you used to play?
All that. It's fucking cold outside.
Damn, you know, Johnny, I wish you would play with us, man.
Yeah, Johnny, let's go play.
Fuck y'all don't understand. It's fucking freezing outside. Fuck all that.
Hey, I'm gonna go train the man bang.
Trying to sit here and take all of your blood. Trying to see some females tonight. Do something, you know what I mean?
We ain't trying to play no football.
What the fuck is wrong with you? You mad at me or something? Fuck that shit. You wanna play in the basement? We play.
Talk that shit now, nigga. Talk that shit now, nigga. Talk that shit now.
fuck you talking about?
I know you working for that crooked ass fucking pig.
I don't know what the fuck
Man, you killed my fucking son and my fucking brother.
Bitch, we know everything.
Fuck you, nigga.
Every fucking thing.
Man, I hope you ready to
Man,
fuck
you
it
kill
up.
this
Up
nigga,
like
man.
that.
Fuck this
Fuck
shit.
you.
That
Fuck
nigga
you,
chasing
nigga.
me
Fuck
out.
up.
Bitch, we know everything, man.
Man, let me go. Let me go, yo.
Bear. Keith. Fuck y'all doing down here, huh? What y'all think y'all saw? Huh?
Tell Kelly what y'all saw.
What you know?
Y'all ain't seen shit?
Not at all.
Come on.
Come on, man. I promise you, I'm out of here, baby. I'm going home. Yo, we can't do this shit. Can't do this shit, OG.
So this is it. If you have any hesitations about joining this family, now is the time to speak up and exit.
We're gonna hold it against you. But you can't stay in Cleveland no more. But once you put this crown on, this is your family. This is your blood. You understand?
These men are the king of kings. They're your generals. They tell you to do something, you do it. You make it work.
You do that, you show love for your brothers and sisters and your family. No one can stop you.
For 3 decades, we've held these honors in codes. Not only his words, but his blood. It flows through our veins. The huge.
Take your hands. Rub them together like this. Rub it in. Rub it in. Now it's blood over money. And you're a part of this family. Crown's up. Long live the kings.
Long live the kings.
Congratulations.
Mr. Nelson Lomax, are they treating you okay in here? Can I get you coffee or a water? Or how about a snack?
That's what my lawyer.
You know what? We know you're a member of the Boss Kings. And your bosses are not gonna be very happy to know that you've been busted with 3 kilos of coke and a pound of fentanyl. Now, would they?
That's what my lawyer.
Party in here. Okay. Do you recognize this guy? His name's Ramon Lugo. So, you see, we've been tailing this guy for a while now. He likes to push fentanyl all over Ohio. And you know, it's a funny story because we found him in your house the day we busted you. Do you got an explanation for that?
That's what my lawyer.
You're gonna need him, pal. And I hope you post bail, though. Because when they find out that you're out, they're gonna be looking for you.
Keep that. I want to strike some memory.
Cool, lady. Did you get everything you want?
For the 5th time, yes. More than enough. Listen, I know you're trying to make up for last time, and I appreciate everything. The new clothes, the car, you and Mari have been friends again. I have a new job, and you're paying my rent.
But you deserve a lot more than that, you know?
What I'm saying is, you don't have to buy my love anymore, Dad. I love you.
Look, you gotta understand. I've been gone all this time. And it's like, you know, I want to be a part of your life. I want to be with your first car. I want to be there with your school. I want to be a part of your life. And I just want to show you that I'm sorry.
I forgive you a long time ago.
Well, if you forgave me, you got the receipts. We can take all this stuff back.
No, no, no. This is property of Alicia. Thank you.
Sweetheart, here, give me a car.
What's going on?
Look, everything's fine. Just calm down.
You need to announce yourself. Listen, man, I'm only doing this because of my nephew. I should have put a bullet in your head for touching my daughter.
Does the gun make you feel comfortable, amigo? Because it should. You see, we want nothing more than to do good business, my friend. We are now on an even playing ground the way I see it. We want to bury the past, put bygones be bygones. If you wish, I'll even apologize to your daughter.
Fuck you, man. Is Jenny good to me or what?
Yes. Will you have the guns?
We'll have them. Where the money at?
Will your boss be there, my friend? I'm talking about the real boss.
He'll be there.
We saw the news this morning. Now, would you like us to handle the problem?
We got all we need from y'all. We got it.
Are you sure, my friend? You see, I happen to be an expert in the disposal business. The human disposal business, amigo. 300 degrees for 3 hours time. 3 horas. That's all it takes to completely dissolve a human body in a lye solution.
Look, man, I said we got this.
I can boil your problems away, amigo. You have bodies to dispose of, my friend, and we can make them disappear. Are you sure, amigo? Come on, amigo.
What the hell?
Eddie, you're late.
You be careful with my girl Fenny. Treat her wrong, she has a temper. People tend to get hurt when she gets upset.
I got this.
Now you know this comes from the music man. Okay? Now you fuck up his money, I'll kill you and anyone you care about. We square?
Sure, bro. We've been doing this business a while. Save that shit for the rookies.
Hold up! Yeah, what's up?
There's been a little change of plans.
Oh, yeah?
I'm that type of guy. People are so messy.
Since you got out the military, man?
Man, things been good, man. You know, this last couple months I had to make sure those packages went good to Kuwait.
You drink my water, punk?
That's not your water, nigga. This mine. Fuck, I've been drinking on this shit forever.
Man, that was my water.
This your cup right here.
Right. Look your glass.
All I can say is I absolutely love this. our first family traditional dinner. I mean, man, this is great. Thank you, Jesus.
We should have done this a long time ago. But I messed up.
It's all good, man. Listen, there's a lot of things that happened that you couldn't see coming. But that's in the past, bro.
The important thing is, we all here.
That's right. Auntie, you didn't cook nothing with pork in it, did you? You know I don't eat pork.
Absolutely no pork. And you know, I have been cooking for you guys since you were young. I don't use pork.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know.
You didn't know? Okay.
Look, I don't exactly remember you cooking for us when we were younger, Auntie.
Really? So you gonna make me look bad in front of your wife?
I ain't never ate none of your food either.
Okay, so y'all gonna clown me right now?
No, I'm not saying that you never cooked, but you would say that you would cook, but we would never actually get to it because you was always, you know, beating up some dude or, you know, some chick and you know, well, I'm just saying. And, you know, she traveled a lot, didn't she, cuz?
Yeah, you definitely did travel a lot. You was
Right.
And honestly,
Good,
I ain't
though.
come around till I was like 17 or 18, so I wouldn't even know.
Good,
Lord bless this food.
Yeah.
Well, damn it, we eating now. Okay? So, Aaliyah, how's my nephew treating you? Because you know I'll grab him by the ears.
Oh, would you please? Because, girl, I need my feet rubbed in. Somebody ain't doing it.
Hey, you know I'll be rubbing your feet.
Really?
I was gonna give you
Really?
yeah, it's tonight. I was
Really?
gonna surprise you. You know, I was. Like, shit.
Y'all doing this now?
Yes. No better time than present.
Look, I'm just glad that you're not mad at me about that shit with Savannah, you know, with everything on the news and shit. Some bullshit.
You need to let me beat her ass. What she did was straight up foul.
What? And I ain't mad at you. You know, you broke up with her, and then she tried to ruin your reputation in front of the entire city.
Look, nephew, that's the problem right there. You can't give me an A game. That's how you end up with them stalkers and them getting your cars all scratched up.
Your A game, for real?
Listen here, cuz. You need to let Tiana beat her ass.
This shit is gonna cause a problem with the youth center. I mean, those uppity ass city council folks, they're gonna fucking cook my shit. They're gonna be all up in my ass. Might as well just chalk it.
Regardless, Keith, we're in business mode now. Okay? We got to keep this brand going. Okay? Now, you done a lot of good work in the community. All right? I've been a boss queen for a long time. Me, your dad, Vic, your mom, we ran these streets. We tore it up. We messed up Tiana's business. Kelly caught a case. We making money with these trees. So why play around with it? So what's next?
You know, human trafficking and fentanyl is really where the money is right now.
No, baby girl. We ain't going there. We ain't doing that.
This was being sarcastic, Unc.
Hey, listen. We need to go legit with this shit. Okay? We not only need to build the community center, we need to build the city back up. Even though you at where you at, you need to clean up your image. And I want to see you rock a man.
Man, look, I've been saying that shit for a long time. And you know that.
You had me going all the way up until that part, Auntie. You forget what I had to do to get here? Seriously. I'm not the political type. That's not me.
No case, no face. That Ronald Sachs, he's gonna win there. Just watch. And when he does win, who do you think they're going after? Brown-skinned boys.
So, what do you want me to do?
Take care of Savannah first. Because I need her to need you, and I need her to fear you. Because with your image, I need you to do what you need to do for the community.
And what? Get good press?
We can't do that. That right there bring too much light on us.
Too late. So let's shine bright.
help you? Oh, T, she's even more prettier in person. Ain't she though? You that newscaster that been writing those fake stories about the boss kids, right? Can't help you. Who are the boss kings, Savannah? Well, if you looked at my news stories, you know who they were. Excuse me, ladies, I have to get to my car. Have a good day. You need some help? No, I'm actually good. Thank you. You know, I know what this is. This is intimidation, and it's illegal. Intimidation? You feel intimidated, T? No, I'm not intimidated at all. It's not every day that I have cheese.
What the fuck are y'all doing? Tiana, you know about this?
I just do as I'm told, boss.
Who the fuck sent you?
Lying bitch.
Get the fuck out of here.
Run another story, though.
I'm sorry, my bad. The fuck is wrong with you?
I'm sick of this.
Why the fuck would I do that,
I
huh?
don't know.
Look, if I sit in here, I want to be here saving your ass. You know that fucking story you did this morning? They put your ass in some deep shit. You know that? So I'm the only person that's standing between you and them. Okay? Look, I'm putting myself on the line too. Now, I care about you. But stuff with us, it wouldn't work. You're in the public eye. You know who I am. So chill out with the news stories. You want to be mad at me? That's fine. I deserve it. But relax. Look. It's $3,000. Take it. I want you safe. I'll have another 17 sent to you by the end of the week. No more stories.
I won't. I miss you. I know you miss me too.
I'm married. I'm sorry.
I stood by you with Sonya and I killed that mirror. I killed that.
Shut the fuck up. You want to go to jail for life? I remember something. There's other people. But don't you? And I can't stop them all. I can't be with you 24/7. So chill the fuck out. Take the money.
I'm glad we were able to get past all of our will. Things were very different back then.
What's the old saying? Time heals all wounds. And plus making a shit ton of cash together, it makes coping a little bit easier, I must say.
The weed operation has gone much more smoothly than anticipated. And the guns that you supplied from the 47s have helped us take care of some enemies back home.
The 47 still don't know we're the buyers, do they?
Yeah, they know, but we've been the middleman.
So no harm, no foul, boss lady.
Yeah, so how did you guys manage to duck the feds and keep property here in Ohio? I'm very interested in knowing.
I'm an American. But for the rest, I'll let you figure out the conspiracy theories.
I know business is going pretty good right now and all, but When y'all gonna make this right about the kidnapping of my wife and daughter?
Excuse me?
Yeah. See, that's why we had you guys here too. See, you brought families into this. And my uncle, he put a lot of shit on the line for you.
You killed my cousin Arturo. You kidnapped my nephew.
Okay, so?
Rafi, calm down. Sit down. Calm down. Damn. Calm down, you okay?
I'd say we are beyond even.
Yeah, but we're talking interest. Okay? Now you guys are the ones who fucked up the 47 crew and damn near annihilated them. We had good business going with them before you came along. All we're asking you to do is do us a little favor so we can make it right. Bones, break it down for our amigos, please.
So you got your girl, Veronica Jules, here on the west side.
You got that right.
Got a friend of the family getting out the joint. We just need y'all to steer him to her place of employment.
Hold on. Now how the hell do you know about her?
Didn't my nephew tell you that we run this city?
It's easy. All you gotta do is get him to her place of employment and we accept.
Okay, fair enough. I'll set it up. Just get us all the info we need to make it happen. I take it this friend is not going to be too happy to see you.
Doesn't matter. We'll be happy to see him.
We're expecting a gun and marijuana shipment, right?
Listen to this. We got 30 AK-47s coming in. We got 40 pounds coming in. It's gonna be about $65,000.
Right. But we could cut it down to 55 if you could help us out with our problem.
Consider it taken care of.
And my brother, he wants to know when you two gonna knuckle up. You know your boy Vega got huevos, but you not so much.
You got jokes, Keith Lennox. El Jefe de los Reyes. The way I remember it, you had your brother do your dirty work for you. You could have threw hands with me, but you choose not to. Anytime, amigo. Anytime.
I want to make this clear. We're working together out of need. We need to rebuild to get justice for my sister's death. You need us to operate where you can. I hope you will make sure business stays within that trust, because that's all we have here, trust. That's what we're extending to you. You and your family are formidable. I like that. My sister did as well.
So I guess we'll see you Friday. I have my uncle take care of everything else.
Fair enough.
All right. This means adjourn.
Orderly, amigo. You call an Uber?
What's up, bro? Listen, this may sound kind of weird, but I've been locked up for like 20 years. I want to know where to get some party material and some good fucking pussy.
I hear you, amigo. I know just the place. Where the panocha flows like wine. Let's do this.
Let's go.
Are you tired of crime? I know I am. My name is Ronald Sachs, and I'm running for mayor. I built my fortune conducting business throughout the world, and although I've traveled across the globe, my favorite city on the entire planet is my hometown, Cleveland, Ohio. I returned to a city that was plagued with drugs, gangs, and crime. It's very disheartening. I say enough is enough. If elected, I plan to institute a stop and frisk policy to send a message to the criminals that they will not win. I need law-abiding citizens to join me to make Cleveland live again. I think it's important that we provide our police force with state-of-the-art military technology and equipment, ample funding, and unwavering support. Law and order will bring businesses back, make your neighborhood safer again, and make our community stronger. Vote for me, Ronald Sachs. I'm Ronald Sachs, and I approve this message.
Have some fun.
Yeah, looks like it's gonna get all hot and sexy in here.
Yes, I got you some wine. Celebrate.
I'm always looking for some
Yes.
fun.
Cheers, baby.
I love
Drink
playing
your
those
wine,
games.
Papi. Yeah. Drink some more. Drink some more. I want you to feel good. Because we're about to play the game.
I love games.
Yes?
Yeah.
I'm gonna tie you up.
Man, games. I love games.
You do?
Oh yeah, in prison we learn all the time.
Ooh, I have to tie you up though.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Tie it up sounds real fun.
I want you to. Oh yes, here.
And how are we gonna do this now?
You gotta put your hands behind. Give me your other hand. Oh yeah. We'll play a game. You want some more Coke?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, just a little bit.
Oh, yeah? Let's see. Here, have some more. Yeah? You want some more? Yes, say yes. Say yes, Papi.
I don't
Sniff
know.
it. Sniff it. You like it, huh? You like to get fucked up?
No.
Yes, you do. You say yes.
No, fuck no.
What you've been missing. Yes.
I'm good.
You
No more.
love it.
No more.
There you go. Here. Yes, there you go. More for you. Yes. You love it? You love it?
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, man.
You stay right here, okay? I'll be back.
job.
Thank you.
You need to settle down.
Settle down.
Yeah, I get it. I mean, they've thrown 7 things at you. This Sergeant Lucci,
Give a fuck about a Sergeant Lucci.
she's dealing with the murders. That's what she's doing.
You can't handle one fucking cop?
What about the tax evasion, the fraud, racketeering, extortion, witness tampering, obstruction, witness?
Yo. What's up, boss? Sorry I'm late. I had a fucking tail.
Get used to it.
Have a seat. I got something important to talk to you about.
Look, if it's about the
Case isn't going well. I might have to take a vacation in an 8x8. Yeah. Have a seat.
The fuck is he talking about, Fish?
Huh? They keep throwing witness.
You're not doing your fucking job, Fish.
Listen.
The fuck you mean, mysterious witness? You don't want.
keep
This is the
bringing-
boss
Hey,
of this
fuck
family.
all that.
You're supposed to
What
keep
fuck
it
all
free.
that?
We're paying you a shit ton of
No,
money,
you
Fish.
understand me.
No, listen.
You're the boss now. Take it.
What is this?
Those are the records.
You're
It's
the boss.
encrypted. You're the boss.
Look, it's simple. I got too much heat on me. This isn't going well. You're it. And if I get thrown in jail, you're gonna be it anyway. So we ain't gotta worry about all that power struggle. You got it.
Did you talk to other bosses? Do they know about this?
When do I need to get anybody's opinion in order to make a decision?
Because it's the rules. You can't make an exchange to the boss seat without the other boss's approval.
It'll be fine.
Do you think you can't handle it? Is that what
You
you're
can
trying
do
to tell
this.
me? Because if you can't handle it, then I've made the wrong decision to begin with.
I can handle it. It's just
Then there's nothing more to talk about it. This is done.
I'm here to help you. 365, 724. You can do this.
you were supposed to be doing that for him. He wouldn't be in this situation if you did that.
Actually, it all started with an old murder a long time ago that I wasn't privy to. And that's where it started from, and they started digging up crap, and we put down every witness. They don't have one damn eyewitness. The
Look,
jury's seen that.
I got the right to see who's accusing me.
Yeah, is this shit even legal?
Get that shit accelerated.
I've already filed an appeal, but they have popped this on us.
Okay.
OG and I talked. It's important that the family gets run and run correctly, and he cannot do it in court. You have to do this, and you can do this. You're qualified to do this. But there's going to be some rules that'll happen in order to do this correctly so we don't have the same problem anymore.
Like what?
1, you only give orders to only 1 or 2 people. They will be your lieutenants. They will give the orders to others, and they will give the orders to others.
That's not how I do business, Fish. You know that.
No.
I need to be accessible.
Arms lengths away so nobody can touch you. You're Teflon. You understand that? Number 2, I smelled you when you came downstairs. No more blunts in the car. Keep it at home. Keep it at home. You have to be so squeaky clean. You are a businessman. You're a professional businessman with nothing wrong. And that's the way we're going to have it. And everybody's squeaky clean. 2, 3 arm lengths away, that's where we're going to take care of our business, and it won't come back to you.
Fish, he's ready. You don't need to be coached up. You need to be coached up?
No.
We cool?
We're good.
Okay.
Heavy is the head that wears the crown.
Thanks, boss.
No, you're the boss.
so it's gonna take 4 of you guys to take us down.
You trying to tell me, man, that ratting go unconsequented these days. But we the food gang. We get paid to exterminate rats like you, bro.
Listen, man, I don't know who told you what, but they lied to you. Please don't kill me, Mr. Food Gang.
Man, if we don't kill you, how the hell you gonna learn?
We can't learn a lesson if we're dead. What kind of sense does that make?
It's cool though, bro, because at the end of the day, Big Brother them on their way. And even if we don't kill you, we at least gotta leave a mark.
A mark?
Yeah, Mark, fool. You synced our face.
Shit. Who the fuck are you?
You the cop. So, boss. Shit. Heard them scavenging through the lane, man. It's all good.
They don't look so bad to me.
You don't know who I am, do you?
I don't give a fuck.
I was 8. My father introduced me to you two. Yeah, I know. You're Donald Looney. And you're Gary Owens. Crooked cops. Hire guns. Do contract hits. One of those contract hits was my uncle. 1993. I know you remember. See, when you guys did that, my big brother was in the car too. Now, with this information, I got a guy that's on the inside of the police department, and he's going to take this information to the attorneys, and you're going to have a murder charge against you. But I'm going to do you a solid. You're not going to have to do a day of jail time, not one. Because I got y'all two plane tickets. Y'all going on vacation for a long time. I mean, a long time. Like, nobody's ever going to be able to find you.
Right.
Yeah. Now, see, I'm in a new position of power now. And in this new position, certain things I can't do anymore. Like be somebody with my bare hands. And that's you two. Now,
Let me tell you something. First thing, you didn't know that was your brother that day. Okay? And I know way back in the day, your uncle and your father used to run a lot of coke for us, for the people I work with. And if they found out that you killed us, you're done.
All that time in jail got you thinking you tough.
There's no such thing as a tough rap, bro. Right. One time.
What?
What about me? What about you, nigga?
Yo, fool, good looking on this shit. Man, love, respect, dog. So, I'm gonna have your money tomorrow, alright? I'm gonna get it, man. We right here. Sweet. That's how we make our cut, man.
This guy.
Cause I know you just seen a lot of shit. And I brought you in because I believe in you. You're the future of this shit. Alright? Word.
So, you good with all this?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
You sure?
Hell yeah.
All right, now.
All right.
You sure?
You
You sure? You sure?
Look, I'm sure.
All right, look. I'm gonna need you to hang back. Big fool, he got you. Whatever he needs you to do, you do it. Start with cleanup. All right. If you got any questions, just ask him. You know what to do with them.
All right, cool.
Cool. See you on Thursday.
Sonya. Sonya. Hey, girl, hey. How you doing, Bono? Long time no see. How you doing?
Tiana, right?
Yeah.
Hi, how you doing? I got
What? Man, how all the kid keep ass? You been in town this whole time and he ain't even tell me. I could have came and seen the baby and all that.
Well, he actually doesn't know. I like to
Excuse me. Oh, damn. Wait a minute. You said that he doesn't know you're back. So, you been in Cleveland this whole time and you didn't tell him? I know you're not still keeping his baby away from him, are you?
I don't think that's any of your business.
Keith has been my best friend longer than he's been your baby father. That's my nephew, so it is my business.
So I think he has you wrapped up in his feelings.
What did you just say to me?
Look at you. I can smell the booze on your breath from here.
Okay.
And keeping up with this lifestyle is written all over your face.
Okay, how about I beat your ass all up and down this fucking parking lot for real? I don't know who you think you're talking to, but what you're not going to do is disrespect my brother. I don't know who you think you are, but you cannot stop them from having a relationship. That shit is selfish and stubborn, and you know it.
Listen to me. It doesn't matter what I think about you. But if Brandon's father wants to choose being a kingpin over being a husband and a father, then that's on him, not me. Listen, and you and I both know it's borrowed time that he think he control anyway. Now, if you were smart, you do what I did and try to get away.
Why are you even back here is the real question.
Look, my sister's sick, okay, and I needed to help.
Aw, boo-hoo, a sob story to break the tension.
Excuse me, I have things to do.
Okay, so you know I gotta tell Keith about this little reunion, right?
Tell me what you want. Don't ask me.
Well, Miss Thing then got a little got some Atlanta. I can't come here anymore.
You haven't spoken a word in 10 minutes. In that 10 minutes, you've been deciding in your head to quit treatment. Why?
Because of my new job.
Your new job?
Well, yeah.
Well, first off, congratulations. But I can assure you that these sessions won't interfere with any work-related responsibilities that you may have.
I mean, it's not that. It's just I'm going to be working a lot of hours for this new company. I've been interning for a long time, and I just got hired in. I'm trying to make a good impression because, I mean, I don't have nothing else right now.
If you don't mind me asking, where do you work and what kind of work is it?
I don't feel like that's any of your business.
Not to pry, Miss Mixon, But I'm in no position to judge what type of lifestyle that you may choose to live. Your choices are your choices. I'm just here to help you cope with the different choices and life events that may take place. I mean, I even treat prostitutes and strippers.
Hold on. I'm not no hooker or no prostitute, okay? This is a union style job. I mean, I've been working hard from the moment I got in and I just got hired. So with my crazy hours, I just can't come see you no more. That's all I was saying. And you call yourself a doctor.
I meant no disrespect.
Are you serious? You meant no disrespect? Just because I don't want to disclose my place of employment to you, you feel like I'm doing something with my body? Man, fuck you.
Miss Mixon, I apologize for the assumption.
You just made a straight ass of yourself.
Miss Mixon, I meant no disrespect. I was simply stating by giving you the worst case scenario of the clients that I deal with that it would possibly make you more comfortable in explaining why this new place of employment will cause you to quit treatment when you have made so much progress. When you came to me a year ago, you were always drunk and high. You lost your business because of your arrest. Your fiance left you for a man. And the year prior to you coming here, you had several toxic relationships. It seems to me that this new job opportunity may hinder your progress. And as your doctor, I can't simply let you walk out of here in the midst of your breakthrough.
Trust me, you would not understand.
It's not for me to understand. It's for me to make sure that you can stand. Now I beg you, please don't end these sessions.
Man, please, you just don't want to end these $200 an hour sessions. Who you trying to fool?
Not to be coy, Miss Mixon, but I will hope that you will have more respect for my profession than to think that I was just in it for money. If you leave, my heat stays on. But if you leave, it only hurts your progress, not mine. I care about what you and what all of my clients go through. I'll live and extend the session an hour, free of charge.
Okay, let's talk. I'll start with my best friend Keith. He's also my new boss. And I hate him.
Your Honor, this should be an open and shut case. This man has been arrested several times in the past.
No!
They have presented every single piece
No,
of
no,
evidence
Your Honor.
that you need for
This
this.
is not even in
Listen,
evidence. No, he's never been convicted.
This man is
Never been convicted.
We've done everything we
You
could.
don't like my
We've done
client.
everything we
I'm
could.
sorry you don't like my client.
No, it's not fair. This man
You don't like my client.
In the court!
No.
Counselors! What did I say when we first came in here today? This is my courtroom. I will not put up with any of these outbursts ever again, or I will hold you both in contempt. Try me one more time. Counselor.
Escucha, algo está mal aquí.
If shit goes down, we about to take care of this.
Hey,
Let's kill those son of a bitches.
Vámonos.
Smart. Zaur staying behind. Boss, are you good with this?
No. But I'm here as our wishes. Let's get this over with.
But what if this is a setup?
If we die, let's make sure to take someone to hell with us.
Kelly know about it? He knows everything he needs to know. So from this point forward, no more beasts. No more wars. I'm sure that's something we can all agree upon.
Agreed.
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 You know, comrade, your beef was not with me. It was with my former boss and cousin. I was only following orders like a good soldier would.
Well, monstrous. Like you, I view myself as a good soldier. I'm here accepting these terms on behalf of my general. Zaur wants peace. So I guess I do too.
Very good. We have a peace offering for each of you. It's 800K apiece. Make sure that this truce remains intact.
You ever cross me again, and I will kill you, myself, with my bare hands.
Lamento decepcionar, amigo. Hasta luego.
This meeting is adjourned. See you guys Friday. Yo, it's on the way out.
After you did them all, we can take over everything. These motherfuckers after you the businessman here. It's shoot the top out right in the head. I appreciate you. All right, I'm gonna make this work for us. All right.
Yeah. Spix just left. We still have target 1, target 2 in sight. Waiting on your call. Moving in.
Come on, let's go.
All right, boys. Light them up.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see.
Oh, come on!
Good evening, Cleveland. Welcome back to the Wolf News. We are honored to have mayoral candidate and real estate mogul Ronald Sachs in the studio today. Good evening, Mr. Sachs.
Good evening. Good evening. Thank you for that warm welcome.
You're absolutely welcome. We are so pleased to have you in the studio tonight.
It's all my pleasure, Miss Melvex.
It's Melvo, Mr. Sachs.
Oh, I thought it rhymed with sex.
No, Melvo.
Ah, same thing.
It's not, but
Well, I thought so because I've been to China.
okay. Moving on. So, Mr. Sachs, you are a multi-millionaire, and you have made a name for yourself as one of Northeastern Ohio's top real estate moguls. So explain to Cleveland why they should cast their vote for you.
Well, I'm a native son of Cleveland. I grew up in Collinwood before, how can I say this? You know when you see one roach coming, you gotta know there's a million not too far behind? So my father sold our house for 4/5 commish. You know what I mean? You follow me. She gets it. So bam! All of a sudden, I'm selling houses. I know what you're gonna say. Criminals are taking over the city. I'm not gonna allow that. I'm no Batman, but you've never seen me and him in the same place, have you?
Okay. That's all we have for tonight. Thank you, Mr. Sachs.
I'm gonna destroy the Boss Kings.
All right, everyone. Thank you for tuning in to the broadcast premiere of Season 2 of the Connected Web Series. This is John Spalding. Thanks, everyone who was able to come in live in our Zoom chat and introduce themselves to everyone. Special thanks to Brandon and Jason and anyone else who I might have missed that host a watch party. We definitely appreciate that. Follow the Connected Web Series on Facebook. Follow G1NBC Cuyahoga County on YouTube and Facebook. And we will see you guys next week with, actually, it's this Connected Season 1 finale, The Lost Files. All right, Brandon's coming in. So I'm going to let him in, and we will go live to say goodnight. What's up? Audio's connecting.
Yo.
Yo.
I made it in.
What's up, man? I tried to stall.
Yeah.
I think I did a good job at stalling.
You did. I'm sitting here with my nephew right now. You know what I'm saying?
Man, there was like people
we was
like
watching the show.
People were seeing their family. Like they're like, "Yo, I see you." It was awesome. It was really cool. There were people coming in and out. Good job. Jessica says, and this is cool. Like this is the last comment. Turn that down. She says, my jaw just dropped. Cannot wait to see what happens next. I think that kind of encapsulates like what we've done. Like we replayed season 1. We showed the broadcast premiere of season 2. We're about to show the Lost Files next Friday. And then after that, it's like season 2 is ready to go. Hopefully all this pandemic stuff will be over and we can get back to filming.
Yeah, man, it's a blessed thing, man. And it's like, the thing is, it's like what we did was one of the reasons why I wanted to do the season 1 playback leading up to the premiere is for one, to show the hard work that everybody's put in from start to finish, where you can see where, honestly, we started off, our quality was a little bit, hey, what can you say? No budget, right?
Right.
And then as you can see the quality grow from episode to episode, you can see the growth of the actors, you can see the growth of the crew that's involved. And it's just such a beautiful thing. And everybody really laid everything on the line.
Speaking of that, we haven't done that yet for tonight. We have to give a special shout out, or you do, to David Walker.
Yeah, man. Like I was gonna save that for last. But that's
I'm sorry. So I should never interrupt you again.
No, it's cool, man. It's cool, man. It's cool. But hey, that lets us know, like, yeah, we gotta Dave Walker. We gotta have him. We gotta say something, because I actually asked him if he could be on tonight, but I know he's working. But for anybody that don't know who this man is, Mr. David Walker, he came in. He didn't have to, and I knew from the start. We met on the set of.
You gotta get out of the light.
I gotta get out the light. Sorry. Hold on. I'm gonna sit down. Yeah. So I met him on the set of Pride to Rise. Shout out Adam Clinton on his film, and he was directing that film, and we just hit it off right away. And he came in on the very first scene that we shot for the season, and I really learned what David Walker is all about. He is one of the, if not the best director, just savant that you could come across. He shouldn't be here. He should be in Hollywood. Like, I'm blessed to work with this man. You feel me?
Dang.
And he's been a mentor to me from day one. I could call him. We talk about the show. We talk about life. Talk about God. We talk about the storylines. We talk about the shots, the angles, and just to pick his brain has made me a better writer. Has made me a better director. Made me a better appreciator of film. Period.
Right.
And for anybody that had the opportunity to work with David Walker, if you're on set with him, he's a funny, crazy dude, but he's also going to bring the best out of you. And when he's on the set of The Connected, he helps bring the best out of the actors. Him, Candace, Skip, Drew, as a unit, is just such a beautiful thing and how it works. And so, in that regard, David, from him, Doug, Drew, them three, they work together. David stays like 2 hours outside of Cleveland. Drew stays in Akron. Doug stays in Detroit.
Right.
And them three together worked such editing magic to bring this together. It's just such an amazing thing.
Isn't that cool though? Right, like a Cleveland-based show, but then you have kind of like a regional team approach towards getting the product done. That's awesome.
Yeah, man, it's key word, team approach.
Mm-hmm.
Because in order to make anything great, in order to make anything last, it has to be a team effort, and it has to be team appreciation, and a solid goal in mind. And I'm just blessed to have met these people, and David, who is like a guru and a Yoda. There's two people that I credit to that kind of gave me my film chops, and that's David Walker as far as now, and Mikhail Tott as far as my start. And for anybody that know Misha Tott, he's like the best filmmaker in Cleveland, And so those two learning from Misha at the beginning, and him kind of showing me the do's and don'ts of just independent film period from being in my first film, and giving me my shot there. And then like with me and working with me, so I met Sterling and met a lot of people that's involved with the show now. And so it just it all came together, you know, just such a, you know, in a beautiful way. And I met Adam through Skip, and I met David through Adam, and
Right.
it's just you know, it's just the universe, you know.
Yep.
And
Yep.
so I'm always appreciative of that. And
that was crazy that it came across my timeline too. Like today was the day 5 years ago that we met over in Cleveland Heights, and we're talking about the Connected and G1NBC and all that stuff.
And I'm gonna tell you something. John. This is where I'm gonna apologize for this, because I'm gonna tell you, like, real talk. You, sir, John Spalding, has shown so much tremendous faith in me from the day we met and the day we've been working together. I really appreciate you, man. Like, you trusted me with a lot as far as with G1NBC. I mean, you trusted me with you know, as a brother, and working together and programming and content. So I appreciate you, man. And you always having my back. You always having the show's back and the Connected and helping us get to where we're at today with our audience. And so I got to give you hats off, as without a doubt, man, because you sir, help put us where we at on the map. Shout out Andre Patisse, Voice of Radio, Larry Gardner, Eric Wilson, just everybody that's involved with making the show what it is, and everybody that promotes the show, everybody that watches the show, and now that we're in the second season, and you know, amidst the COVID thing, you know, I look at it like, you know, hey, while we all chilling and or you know, and trying to get our mind off of the stress, hey, let's stay connected with the Connected. And so the show is for everybody. We're always, and once we get back filming, we're always casting. I created this show for
people were asking tonight if you had roles left.
Yeah.
I saw comments from the Connected going, yes.
Yep. Yeah. All day. And because like, you know, Cleveland is a big city and it's a big world in the Connected, and I like to bring as much out of it as possible. It's going to be a little bit different because of social distancing now. So I'm trying to figure out, you know, the process of filming. But as a team, we'll get that together. But you know, the show is for independent actors, especially people that, you know, never acted before. You want to get your first shot? Yeah, you know, come on to the Connected. Because you know, I want that authenticness. I want that rawness. You know, I want that. I don't want you to act. I want you to be you within your character. You know, and so and then I always need people to get shot.
I was just gonna say, and we always need faction members and goons that are gonna die.
Always. So, you know, and so the second season, man, we're gonna keep it spicy for everybody. We're gonna keep it popping, man. This is for Cleveland. Everything I do is for the city. Everything that the show do is for the city. We appreciate the city because the city in itself is in the character in the show. It's like the main character, because there's no Connected without it taking place in Cleveland. So big shout out to the city, much love. Big shout out to everybody that's involved once again, and just forever thankful. Shout out my wife, Kendra Bell, who throughout for the last 5 years I've been working on the show. From she's had my back like 100,000%, and pushed me and wouldn't let me quit and wouldn't let me stop. And the nights I was just like, fuck this, she made me not say it, and not make me do it and make me stay focused. And with the kids and the babies, man, it's just like it's a true blessing to have a woman like that. So behind every great woman, man is a great woman, but it's more like beside every great man is a great woman, because she's standing right here, right by my side. She, and so I wouldn't be able to do none of this without her, and her having my back in it. So, big thanks to her too. So, we're gonna be rolling on next week with the Lost File.
The Lost Files, May 15th.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Listen,
sir.
man. So a couple things from what you said. I appreciate the accolades that you gave me and us working together. I want to say, for you, it's tough, right? Doing indie stuff is tough. And so I want to say for you, you kept me in it sometimes when I just wanted to quit. And that's a fire within you that I know like draws people to want to be a part of this show. And the second part is there's a thing. One of the professors that I used to go to school with, and I don't know who said the quote, but it's like, if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go with others. And the way that you incorporate the community, the team, the people, and for anyone who's still watching right now, we appreciate it. And for anyone who came on and is going to watch this later, we'll see you guys next Friday. The Zoom is open to any cast and crew or person that's part of the Connected Web series. So come on next week, and we're going to keep this going, and we'll see you guys soon.
See y'all soon. Hey, y'all have a good one. Much love. Have a good weekend. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. Mother's Day on Sunday.
You're on point, man. You're like on point all the time.
Hey, look. I have an awesome mother. I love you, Mom. She's the one who got me started in acting and film. So I love you, Mom. And I mean, my wife upstairs. All my sisters is. I got a big support system with women, so I can't forget Mother's Day.
For sure. All right, man.
So much love, everybody.
Bye, everyone.
Take it easy.
We'll see you next Friday. Get connected.